Good morning, everybody. We're running a minute or so behind because we were doing some behind the scenes talking that y'all just don't want to hear. So we didn't do the countdown, but y'all know Evan. He comes on to help me out a lot. He's with the CBD Gurus, and we're so excited. Actually, I'm just going to tell you, I'm excited because the products we're going to talk about today, they've helped change my life. And when you find something that helps change your life, you can tell other people about it. I don't care if you buy it or not. I'm just telling you, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm trying to tell you how it's changed my life. So, Evan, I'll let you dive in and give them the what for on some of it.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, I'm from CBD Gurus. I run the wholesale department. I also take orders over the phone. We'll give you that information, my number and email later. But I basically, you can call me anytime with any questions on behalf of Trina or anything else, for anything else you see out there. But today we're going over the pain cream, all the creams in the lotion, 2,000. This is 4 ounces through 2,000 milligrams. That's very concentrated, obviously. This one is 1,500 milligrams for 8 ounces. And that is the X-Freeze cream, 1,500. And then this is a pain cream. We also have the Roll-On, Roll-On is really popular. When I had my background, I used to own a sports nutrition store in Minneapolis. There you go. Trina has it. And carried all these guys' products. Lucas, meaning guys, CBD Gurus, Lucas and Matt and Kevin. I carried a lot of their products. We had a lot of success with it, a lot of repeat business. The Roll-On is very popular. That works really good if you golf. I don't golf, but Masters are on. So if you're a golfer, you want to throw something in your bag, buy that Roll-On. I know people that have injuries, or I guess not injuries, but sorenesses and things like that that give them problems. The X-Freeze works tremendous for golfers. We're a ways away from golf here where I live in the Midwest, but hopefully that people can get out there and golf sooner than later. But my personal favorite would be the X-Freeze pain cream. It's not going to be like some people ask if it's like a BioFreeze. Has that menthol smell, goes away after about a minute. It's not like when I played football where you smell like, geez, what did that guy put on for the next 10 minutes? Has a little bit of a menthol smell, but it's best known for anybody that has trigger spot issues, tennis elbow. Some people, like if you remember when your mom, when you were a kid, had put Vicks Vapor Rub on your, neck or shoulders or whatever to help you with a cold. It's not obviously help with colds, but it does help with stress, upper body wise. I'll do that with like my traps. I do it with my hamstrings before I work out. I know a lot of pro athletes that use it, high school, college, just regular people, like us that just work out regular. And people that are just like my dad uses it for his hip as he gets older. That's my personal favorite. We sell a lot of it. It's very cost effective and it's only 4 ounces, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it doesn't take much. You just put it on there. You put it on as much as you want throughout the day too. It is as need be though. So if you feel like it's flaring up, it's not going to make it go away, but it does help reduce the inflammation would be the best way of explaining it. And Trina probably can back me up on that. The X-Freeze 8 ounce is really good too. It's just more, it's not as concentrated because it's 1,500 milligrams for 8 ounces, but it lasts longer and it's more of a lotion substance, even though it's not a lotion, but that'd be my way of explaining it. This is more obviously a cream, does not take much. You dab it on. And we do have lotions too for anybody that has shingles or skin things. I don't have any with me. We've been selling a lot of the 4 ounce lotion that's, and the Summer Breeze lotion too is another one that's very similar to this. Very, very cost effective. The handmade lotion, I think we're out of right now, to be honest with you. But this is the lotion on the page. If you go to the pain creams, gel, and lotion on Trina's site, Lotion 2000. It's 1,000 milligrams of CBD and 1,000 milligrams of CBG, which is nice to get that CBG to help lower the inflammation along with the CBD. And there's multiple flavors on that too. We're out of a few of the flavors, but there's still many options. And we've been selling a ton of that. And the prices on these, honestly, speaking from experience in my store, I sold pain cream left and right. We called it a gel back then for $60. People wouldn't blink. $30 on the price for Trina's website is crazy low. The lotion can last you a while too. Some people will buy multiple just because they'll give it to family, friends. And like Trina said, your best referral usually is a family member or a friend telling you it worked for them, because most people aren't going to lie to their family or their friends, hopefully. So I always tell people that's usually, a lot of different ways to get your name out there, but a lot of our customer base comes from referrals and for shows like this. But they're very, very cost effective. The roll-on works really, really good if you have lower back injuries, because it's hard to put lotion on your own. So you can, and it's good for knees and stuff. It's good. It's travel wise. People buy both traveling. I know yesterday I sold 10 of each probably, and a lot of them I use that one for travel, meaning the roll-on. So we are running a special on the roll-on too that Trina will get to. And then, and that roll-on sells very fast.
Hi, Miss Pat. We're so glad you're hanging out with us. Oh, I'm getting feedback. Sorry. I want everyone to know that I don't know if I picked that up to where y'all could see it. This is my little serving of taking care of some pain at my house. The handmade lotion, they now just have like the unscented lotion. They have different lotions because I got mine like earlier, like I think I got them like August or September.
Yeah, we just got the new improved one basically from that.
Yes. So there is new improved, and there's some different scents. I think there's like a lavender and a honey and milk or honey and oat, something like that.
Milk and honey. Also pomegranate pear. It's very, very popular. We do have a vanilla oatmeal too. A couple of them are out right now, but I know pomegranate pear is in, just to make sure. We'll have more coming in. We just sold a ton last weekend because we talked about it on shows.
And unscented always works well for the ladies. I mean,
unscented is actually back in as of this morning. So if you want it, lavender is out. Oatmeal milk and honey is in. And vanilla oatmeal is in, or vanilla oatmeal is out. So lavender out, but oatmeal milk and honey, pomegranate pear, and unscented are all in, which unscented is very popular because you want to use the lotion on your face for shingles, any type of, gash or, rash of some sort with that season coming up here, maybe bug bite, whatever it may be. The lotion is very good. You can do the lotion and the cream too. It's not like you can't do both.
Well, I want to make a statement because we actually ended up at a parents' family day at the Air Force Base up at Noah's Base. And it was windy. It was a little chilly. And so you didn't really think about maybe as much sunscreen as you should have. And I showed everybody that you can tell right here. I got some sun on my neck area. Wasn't even thinking about spraying it because my face, I always have sunscreen on my face. It's in my products on my face. But I didn't have any aloe with me. And I was hot and I was like, and this was all I had in my bag. And I thought, okay, we'll just see. Y'all, it helps so much.
Yep.
It didn't make the sunburn go away necessarily, but it soothed it to where I could go to sleep that night. And then the next morning I got up and it was still a little and I put that on it. And within about 30 minutes, it just subsided. And I don't know that I'm going to actually peel. And that's great for a little pasty white girl, her first little bit of sun here in Arkansas. So
a lot of spring breaks going on right now. I went somewhere too, and I always get red. And it did help me a little bit. My shoulders always feel like I have dandruff on my shoulders when I get back, and it did help. It's just remembering to do it is the main thing I tell people, because it's easy to forget. And I don't think people realize it works till after it works.
And this one that's called Summer Breeze Lotion, it has no fragrance, y'all. So don't look at that and think, oh, it's going to smell like a pina colada or something like that, because that's what I thought when I saw that. Oh, it's going to smell kind of like suntan lotion or make me want to be on a beach. It's pretty much fragrance free. It's it's pretty much an unscented version of this in the bottle. It doesn't have the pain freeze in it. So that's the difference I want everybody to understand on those, because sometimes that doesn't come across on the website. Just if you're new to it and everything and aren't sure about the products, that's why I wanted to share this stuff with you. But lower back pain, and then when I spend a lot of time on the computer, the way my elbows stay bent when I'm writing for like my blog and then setting up shows and doing everything, it's got to where I don't know that I have tennis elbow, but it's almost like bursitis in it. And I am telling you, the pain freeze is amazing. It's just, I love it.
Yeah, you feel it lights you up a little bit in a good way, kind of
Yes.
cools you down. And like I said, it doesn't have a remaining smell very long, but it does help reduce that inflammation on the spot. You tell people, not miraculously going to go away, but you should be able to, the mobility should be better. And then that helps because it gets the blood flowing through that area. And then I would always do an internal oil too for inflammation. We've talked about those in the past, but yeah, it's definitely a good product to have.
I'm going to let Evan read that one, Terry, because he would be the one that would be about that one, not me. He's the background of having a health food store, so he's going to understand that stuff better.
I mean, you don't know exactly how much you're going to absorb, like kind of like an oil. I always say you're going to absorb more of an oil than you are a gummy, even though the gummies are very effective on this. I mean, you should feel it. I would say it's probably a 90% amount when it comes to absorbed. But metabolically, I mean, I don't want to make any false claims either. So, I mean, every product is a little bit different, but you are putting it on that spot. So, I mean, and people don't need a lot on that spot either, if it's an elbow or a hip or whatever. But it's going to soak into that spot and reduce the inflammation around, like I said, that tennis elbow, the knee issues, the hamstrings, a lot of back issues, like we mentioned. I don't have I'm not going to say an exact amount, but when it's on the spot, depends on how much inflammation's there too, because everybody's situation is so different. Everybody's age is different. Everybody's body's been through different things. I have construction workers that'll buy it. Obviously they got hand issues and just, the cold weather, things like that. But main thing is you should notice a difference over time. And in my opinion, it's pretty cost effective. I know everything costs money and we have a lot of different costs in life, but I always tell people, give it a shot. I know I've had a lot of people call in and say, I've taken X, Y, and Z, a lot of good products out there, not just through us, but a lot of people will switch over because of Trina's pricing that she has is incredible. And you also can always call me and ask questions on, hey, what should I use for this or this? And my number is on the bottom here. You can text me questions and then you can email me, evan@thecbdgurus.com. Like I said, you can always just come back on here and write it all. It's all on the bottom line there. And then if you want to, I do orders.
It's in the description below the video also. So after this is played, if you're catching this on a replay and you need it just still instead of scrolling, it's I think probably the third paragraph down in the description below the video.
Yep. And when you call in and say, hey, I'm one of Trina's listeners or whatever, make sure you let me know that. So then I'll put it under her name like I would, obviously if they bring it up anyway, I would that, but just remind me on that. And then we'll give you direction from that. And then we obviously offer promos, other free items you get if you spend an X amount of money too. I'm going to throw that I think we're coming out with some more stuff in the future for creams too. So it's ever evolving. It's evolved a lot in the last year. The lotion has been, honestly, that lotion that we mentioned, which is different than a pain cream. The lotion's been a top seller in the last 2 months.
So I'm just going to go over this real quick while we're on here. If you'll click on wholesale and then go down and click on Trina. And when it comes up, it'll have a thing that'll come up and you put in my name backwards, ANIRT, and then it'll bring you to the sale page. And these prices and the free giveaways, they are all together added. It's not just one or the other. You will receive Iraq, dinar, you can receive Bolivar, you can receive the freebies. So it all adds up. Right here is part of the deal for the dinar and the Bolivar. It tells you what you would get. And then it has the specials. And I'm just going to tell you the 2 for $50 on this pain freeze right here. That's freaking amazing.
Yeah, I sold that for $59.99 in my store, and people didn't blink. And that was the price. I mean, people in stores are different. So if you're a wholesaler out there and you want to contact Trina or myself, just mention Trina. If you want to sell it in your stores, the prices on that are crazy good where you could sell these in stores. And we have people that sell it in stores for $45, $50, and then you make margin on it.
Yes.
The prices are crazy good for the purity that these guys have.
And there's the roll-on and the other lotion, the Summer Breeze one. This is just one. It goes up to $30 if you're just doing one. But if you're wanting to, I don't know, Evan, that if they wanted a roll-on and a cream, would they still do, since they're getting one of each, would they still do 2 for $50?
No, it has to be the same thing. Just because that's how it works. But a lot of people will do, if they like it after the first time, they'll do it and it's still out there. Oh, my friend wants it, or my neighbor wants it, my relation wants it. Some people are regular customers on that. We have a pretty good amount of people. I had a lady yesterday buy 4 of the 2-packs. She knows she likes it, and it's not going to go bad. It'll be good. Just keep it closed. Especially like this. Keep this closed. Don't open it because it'll some of it will evaporate. That would be the main thing. And then obviously the roll on, make sure you keep the lid on. Otherwise it's good for well over a year.
Yes. And it doesn't, none of mine has gotten the funky, and that's one thing I can say about their product. I've been using all of it, different parts of it, for over a year. None of it has gotten the rancid smell. Yeah, everybody's product that I had tried, other than one company besides the CBD Gurus, within, I would say, 60 days of us opening it, it would get the rancid. It's not good. So
we turn over our products. It comes from Lucas. Obviously, people think it sits in our warehouse for a long time. Yeah, we run out of things, but we don't want to over order. You never know. We kind of know now. I think we're getting to figure out on what we sell, and we're coming out with new things, and we never know how the new things are going to go. Like the Lion's Mane are out right now, but they should be coming back in.
And someone just asked that. Lucas said we're about 2 weeks on it.
Yeah, next week probably. I mean, the 14,000 milligram super full spectrum was out. That is back in. So if you want that, get on it. It's one of our best things for most aggressive pain. If you have something you might want to get off of, that is very aggressive, but it's very, very good. I saw a ton of it. And then also the other thing, the unscented lotion came back in this morning. And then yesterday, the water soluble Delta 9 has been out. And that's super popular. It's the $40, the THC 85 milligram. That is back in. So if you've been waiting for that and we've talked about it, you've heard about it, call in your order ASAP or order online. But if you want me to explain everything to you, call. I work every day of the week, even Sundays. If I don't answer right away, I always get back to you. But if you want to have more direct, make sure Trina's getting the credit, make sure you can always just call me. It's not an issue.
And one thing I want to say to Terry, I know you're in Texas and I don't get to talk to you often, but that Miracle Gold with the black seed oil in it, you could take that and actually rub a little spot on your wrist and just, if you have any reactions whatsoever, because with being an allergy girl and how my body will react, I tend to do that with everything, even if it's something I'm going to ingest. But for inflammation, it takes it a little bit to build up in your system. Anytime we're deprived of certain things that could help, like our nerves and our joints with inflammation, it's going to take you 30 to 60 days of using it regularly to have that help you. And I would suggest that product for you big time if you could try it. So
cumulative, Miracle Gold cumulative.
Let Christine give us a testimony, because I know she's got to get back to work. Good morning, Christine. Hello, Christine. We can't hear you. Well, it says she's there and she's not muted, so I don't know where her volume is.
Here I am.
Hi. Tell us what you got, girl.
Here. Hi.
All right.
I was trying to get. All right. So here's the deal. I have arthritis in my knee. And I've been getting cortisone shots for probably maybe about 5 years. Now, I lost a lot of weight, so I lost 2 tons of fun. Since then, I actually lost like 84 pounds. So I was told for every pound you are overweight, that's 3 pounds, 3 to 5 pounds of pressure on your knees. So I lost it, and lately my knee has been acting up again, my left knee. And so I've been putting over-the-counter stuff and, you know, taking Tylenol, what is it, pain reliever, I don't know. So I saw, I went on the CBD Guru website because I ordered some of my other things that now Trina has me hooked on. So I bought the roll-on, the freeze. That has changed my life.
Yeah.
I put it on in the morning, and it pretty much keeps me good for at least till the afternoon, you know.
Yep.
And then when I get home, I might roll it on a little bit more. My husband's shoulder hurt the other day. He doesn't know what he did to it. So before he went to bed, I go, "Hey, you want to try my roll-on?" And he's like, "You know when you're old, when you tell your husband, you want to try my roll-on?" So I told him, "Here, come here, let me roll it on." So I did. His shoulder is now better. It relieves the pain. So thank you so much. I'll be definitely putting another order in.
Awesome. Thank you. We know
Thank
your
you.
order. We love you.
I love you too. My next thing I need to get is for weight loss. So let me know, Evan, what it is I got to get.
Okay, yeah. Give me a call. Weight loss is back in stock. Sell a lot of that. I even sold a lot of that in my sports nutrition store. So I can explain it to people that it has Garcinia cambogia in it, which is good appetite suppressant, and some CBD. So yeah, it's consistency.
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
As you well
All right.
know.
Well, all right. Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.